cover eyes of the world. Public angry as has threatened royal to force cover-up of Meg investigation. The latest edition of Star claims to have the real story of what went down between Meghan Markle and her palace staff. As some recall, Markle was famously accused of bullying during her time as a working royal, leading the firm to launch an investigation into the claims about the Duchess. While the investigation is said to have concluded, the results haven't been released to the public. But so-called insiders are spilling their guts to the tabloid about what really happened. Meghan is the boss from hell, one source dishes. The tipster details how Markle was a perfectionist that threw tantrums any time she didn't get her way. Sources also say she demanded access to the royal jewels and refused to touch her own luggage. She fired some staff members on the spot, and at least 4 employees were forced to quit because of her actions, the tipster recalls. She made her employees' lives unbearable. But the article claims the accusers backed down after getting paid off by the firm. It was the easiest option, the snitch reveals. Prince Harry threatened to rip the lid off the monarchy and cause irreparable damage if Meghan was thrown under the bus, so in the end, appropriate measures had to be taken. The whole royal family just wants to move on with their lives. There are a few reasons we're skeptical of this report. First of all, it's true that the palace hasn't released the findings of its bullying investigation. There's an uproar on both sides about this. Royalists who dislike the Sussexes think the family is protecting Harry and Markle, while fans of the couple think the palace doesn't want to exonerate them. But the truth is, we have absolutely no idea what the results of the investigation were, or why they're staying under wraps. But then there's the tabloid's own past reporting on this matter. Just this spring, Star published another report accusing the Sussexes of mistreating their staff. That story even labeled the Sussexes as bosses from hell. So, either this rag is getting totally exclusive interviews with the Sussexes' former staff members, or it's drawing from a single pool of dubious anonymous tips. And since none of these tipsters' testimonies have been substantiated in the slightest, we're left to believe that the tabloid was just blowing smoke. When we last checked in on Prince Harry's forthcoming memoir, the royal was hunkered down in the map room with his allies charting a course of attack against Michelle Obama's substantial book club army. Day turned to night, night turned to day. A clear path to securing major holiday season sales did not present itself. Until now, we as spectators didn't understand that underneath that war there was a battle, yet another devil weighing heavy on the 37-year-old author's overburdened shoulders. That battle is at present being waged on the hallowed grounds of the ARC. That devil's name is Galley. The royal family has reportedly not received an advance copy of Prince Harry's memoir. This news comes from The Telegraph, which reports that neither Harry's beloved bruv nor papa have been allowed to see any part of the manuscript, nor have they been told when the book will be published. If you ask me, the family hasn't been given a publishing date because Penguin Random House hasn't yet set a publishing date, due to the ongoing war with Michelle Obama. If you ask The Telegraph, the family hasn't received any part of the manuscript because Penguin Random House has carefully designed the book's rollout to include a shock drop publication strategy. A shock drop, The Telegraph explains, is when a short, sharp flurry of revelations is released all at once ahead of a book's publication. Keeping it from the royal family, in this case, would prevent them from preemptively denying its presumably shocking contents. But palace insiders who spoke to The Telegraph think the reason for secrecy might be that the book doesn't have much to offer in the way of shocking information at all.